Hey everybody, Lee Speed here. Been a while, hasn't it? Been quite a few days since I actually uploaded something. Been kind of busy with college, so I don't know. Maybe you guys don't care about that and you just want me to upload more often because I am only a slave to the YouTube community. I am only here to upload videos. I am not here to talk about my actual life. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been kind of busy, so I wasn't able to get any battles for you guys uploaded, but I did back up a lot of matches that I did get. So yeah, anyways, this one is against PBRMasterKai, and you're thinking, well, from the intro you saw, it's like, oh, what is this madness? Because normally I play lower tiers, and well, okay, here's the little thing I gotta say about OU. Like, it can be fun, I guess. In fact, the only reason I'm uploading this because it was a very fun match for an OU match anyways, and stuff like that. And this was for PBRMasterKai's 250 sub special or something like that. And I guess he only wanted to battle a big YouTuber like Elo, Flaming Spade, Shofu, and I guess they all declined him. And I guess he considers me a big YouTuber because he went to me on Skype and he wanted to battle me. So I'm like, okay, let me try to connect with this person and then I'll battle you right afterwards. And this was the result. We just decided to bring whatever. So we didn't bring like Gliscor, Ferrothorn, or anything. We bought like maybe some would be considered classic Gen 4 OUs. Alright, so anyways, here we go. I got my Jack Atlas here. If you didn't already get the reference, then I feel sorry for you. And he has the lead Tyranitar. Now, right off the bat, I am going to predict him to go into that Gengar right there, because I did see that he had a Gengar. And I know he's not going to want to lose T-Tar on turn 1. So I go right for the payback. And yeah, the mechanics changed for payback, because you used to be able to have payback double in power even when they switch out into something. But that does not happen, so it doesn't quite kill the Gengar, so because its power did not double to 100. So that kind of sucks. So I do take out the Gengar. That's an early 6-5, and he's going to go to his Shiny Gallade. I'm like, wow, really? You're going to do that to me? But I am going to go to General. Now, the cool thing about this nickname is that it is actually referencing something very awesome. I'll give you a hint. It is General and then Skarmory. Put 2 and 2 together and you'll get the reference. And, actually, leave a comment if you do get the reference, and, leave comments about other stuff, too. Leave a bunch of comments. I love to read them. But, anyways, I predicted him to switch out into something, so I went for Spikes, and Spikes are really the only entry has its eye carry on this random team. So, I'm going to switch to Gallade, predicting the possible fire move, because I know he wants to take out my Skarmory as quick as he can, and not mess around, I guess. I don't know, but I'm going to go for the Ice Punch. I am running a Choice Scarf Gallade in this tier, pretty much, for the most part. I mean, I still run the Live Orb set sometimes, but, for some teams, I like to bring Choice Scarf, especially since Gliscor's always there, and neither of us are using that stuff. So, yeah, just regular fun OU, I don't know, the non-horror stuff. Well, okay, that's kind of weird, me saying that, but I don't know. I go to my Vaporeon. He thought I was going to go to Machamp and go for the Bullet Punch, but that's kind of too obvious. I wanted to get the Wish up and possibly pass it to something if he tries to bring in a heavy hitter on me and possibly hit my switching or predict my switching and set up. I don't know. So he's going to bring an Umbreon here, and I don't want to stay in here because I know that Umbreon has Toxic, or most of them do anyways if they're going to run that set. So I'm going to go to Machamp, I'm going to take the Toxic, and I do have the Lumberry on it, obviously, because lead Machamp. Why not? But, it heals him right up. And he's going to get hit with the Sandstorm, but it doesn't matter because thanks to Wish, he's back to full health. And this Machamp is quite literally a threat to his team right now, especially when you can get him in for free, and I kind of did that. So he goes for Protect to see what I'm going to do, and I guess to stall some Sand turns and stall out PP for the Dynamic Punch, which I would consider the Atlas Punch in the game, I guess. I don't know. Do whatever. So he is going to go into his Gallade now to take the Dynamic Punch. I guess there is really nothing else on his team that wants to take it. So Machamp's literally like the MVP of the match. Kind of weird, huh? But I don't know. He takes it alright. It doesn't quite kill because he does resist it like a boss. But I am going to go for the Bullet Punch. Even if he switched out, I mean, he could He's going to die to spikes later on, so it's not really going to matter. I mean, I only got one layer up. Anyways, he's going to bring in Maryland, his freaking Infernape. I'm like, dude, what the hell? Maryland? Okay. Oh, Maryland. Who remembers? Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be that much of a jerk or anything, but I don't know. I guess it's kind of cool. But I'm going to bring in Samus to take the Flare Blitz or Close Combat, but he gets a critical hit on that Flare Blitz, and that does a crap ton to me. In fact, it almost takes out my Salamence, and so does the Sandstorm, but it does 20 damage, so that works. Now, he is going to switch, predicting me to just attack him and try to finish him off, I guess. But the only problem is, I know that Infernape's faster by default. If you're judging base speeds, Infernape is going to be naturally faster. So I went for the Roost just because I didn't want to just attack in case like, oh, maybe if he switched out, I could just go for the Roost. And that's exactly what I do. So I don't know if I predicted a switch or I was just expecting to die right there. So I just went for Roost just on the off chance he didn't kill me or just switched out. I mean, it's a smart play, I guess. So he is going to go for the Toxic. I went for Brick Break. Does quite a bit of damage, actually. It's unstab and everything, but I know Umbreons are more specially defensive, so I'm hitting the weaker invested defense stat. I don't know. Now, he's going to go for the Protect, predicting me to attack again, but I'm just going to go for another Roost. I know he's going to Protect, because, you know, that's what Umbreons like to do. Umbreons like to annoy and protect and Toxic Stall, so I just went for a Roost. And yeah, if you're paying attention to this battle right now, I am just paying attention to a lot of the stuff that's happening in the battle, actually. In one of my OU battles I've had against one of my close friends on YouTube, let's just say I was like half awake or something. I was not paying attention to anything that was happening in the battle. So yeah, as you can kind of see, I'm kind of paying attention here. I'm making better predictions, and he's not, but I don't know. It's just kind of hilarious to some of the stuff that actually happens here. So he is going to bring back his freaking Umbreon, and I go right for the Brick Break. I know he's going to predict me to go for Roost, but that's why I'm going to go for the Brick Break, because I am going to want to fodder Salamence at this point, because I know that after this turn, Salamence is pretty much going to die, because someone's going to die, and it's going to be me and him, so it's going to be a double down. Dual down, double down, hand-me-downs, whatever else has down in the name. I guess like the downs of a bird or something. I believe that's like the tail feathers or something like that, or if it's not, I'll put it up on the screen. So anyways, he's gonna bring in T-Tar, and that's his last Pokemon, so I have my lead Machamp, and I'm just gonna finish him off with an Atlas Punch, and that's gonna be the end of the game. So yeah, that was some crazy shenanigans right there, I'm not gonna lie, and that was actually a lot of fun. Like, if I had more OU matches that were just as pretty epic and fun like this one, I'd do them more often. But I know that if I fight stuff like Gliscor, Ferrothorn, Thundurus, then whoop, forget it. Because I'm not gonna enjoy the game as much, because I'm gonna have to have a dedicated try-hard team to beat them. Especially when, you know, OU is full of weather and stuff. And that actually leads me to a question that I want to ask you guys about OU. Like, what do you guys personally think of OU as a whole? Like, I know it can be fun if you know who to play and if you're paying attention and stuff like that, but I don't know. Like, I know people don't like it because you see the same 6 Pokemon or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I definitely am interested in watching them and seeing how people predict and all that stuff. But in my personal viewpoint, I don't like to play it that much. I mean, because, I mean, if you watch my battles, I just bring whatever and I don't care. But, I mean, unless I'm doing like try-hard tournament battles or something, then, you know, I'm not going to really whore out as much as like everyone else might. But, I don't know. I mean, as long as the battle's fun, I do not care what tier it is. But I think the most fun tier for me has to be a UU. Mainly because a lot of my favorite Pokemon are in UU, so I guess that's kind of a bonus, if you will. And plus, it seems to be a bit more balanced, I guess. OU's like hyper offensive, RU's like majorly defensive and stuff. So, yeah, I went on a bit of a rant there, but whatever. It's, you know, play whatever tier you like. I will not stop you. If you have fun with OU, then you better not stop having fun playing OU, all right? Because Trust me, you're gonna regret it. And if you have fun playing, are you? More power to you, broski. Wow, did I really just say that? Okay, I'm just gonna stop now before I go on for too long. And I know you people don't like hearing me ramble. But I'm done. Alright, see you guys later.